Okay, folks, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pull up the presentation and I'm going to make it full screen. When it's full screen, please let me know that you can see the screen, Edward. It should be full screen now.
Yeah, very well. Yeah.
Excellent. Folks, TONOIT offers you the opportunity, an amazing opportunity, and this is what we want to share with you today, how you can use the TONOIT opportunity to earn $10,000 or more consistently from a $500 business. Guys, that is an absolutely amazing opportunity. First of all, a disclaimer. While every has been made to accurately present the product or service, you should realize that the information presented here is not to be interpreted as a promise or a guarantee of earnings. Folks, nobody can give you a guarantee. The earning potential is entirely dependent on the person using the product, the service, and the ideas. It is in your hands what you do with this. So a little bit about TONOIT. It was founded in 2018 by three wonderful pioneers. It's mostly based out of Australia, where our chief analyst, Mr. Marius Landman, resides. The three pioneers I was referring to is Marius Landman, our chief data analyst. It's Ajoki Inax, our director of technology. And there's Gavin Victor here in South Africa. He is the director of operations, making sure that everything flows smoothly. Folks, TONOIT has a big vision. It's a vision to help ordinary people like you and me consistently earn $10,000 or more from the crypto market. Marius has been recorded as saying that he would like to see 1 million people come into TONOIT because it's a community. And together we can all profit from what's happening in crypto. So the product, folks, we can split that up into two portions. There is the crypto trading, the crypto education and farming opportunity. And if you want to, you can also make use of what's known as the active and the passive income opportunity. So let's first talk about crypto education. You can see there that CNN Business said that the best investment of the decade turned $1 into $90,000. Folks, that investment is Bitcoin. Bitcoin started in 2009. By 2010, it was worth mere cents. If you can go back in time and go buy some Bitcoin in 2010, today you would be either a multimillionaire or potentially even a billionaire. So folks, that is the best investment of the decade. Nothing else compares. As you can see from the headlines, nothing beats the farm. Here's what Forbes has to say. They ask a question. They ask, is 2020 the new 2017? They said that Bitcoin could be this year's best performing asset. Folks, if you go back to January of 2017, and this information is freely available on Google, just go check it out for yourself. In January of 2017, you could have bought one Bitcoin for about $800. By December, by the end of that year, December 2017, you could have sold that Bitcoin for just under $20,000 for that Bitcoin. Folks, that is an astronomical return. So yes, this is the best opportunity that there is right now. Some people think that Bitcoin's glory days are behind it. I tend to disagree. Folks, we have not reached mass adoption yet. The big days for crypto is still ahead of us. So when we look at markets, this is the free market cycle. You must realize that markets do not run on logic. Markets are not rational. Markets are emotional because most of the people in the market, unfortunately, are gambling. They are not making the strategic decisions. They are guessing whether the coin is going to go up or down. This is what most people do. They come in at that high point there, euphoria, and they come in and buy into Bitcoin as a coin there, for instance, because the Uber driver told them it's a great investment. Their brother-in-law told them it's a good investment. Maybe the news, CNN, told them it's a great investment. But folks, by the time those people are saying it to everybody else, that is the point of maximum risk in the investment, because that's when the market is about to turn. That's where most people get in. That's not what we do. So when people get in there and the market starts going down and it goes through denial, fear, panic, somewhere between despondency and depression, most people end up losing hope and selling their crypto. Folks, we do the opposite of what most people do. That point of maximum opportunity is where we come into the market and we ride that wave to the point of maximum risk. That is when we exit the market and we are able to turn a profit. That is what we call swing trading. We follow the trend. Folks, we are only interested in two positions in the market, the top of the market and the bottom of the market. Because of TONOIT, I am able to read a report, I'm able to read a blog, and I'm able to ascertain where is that top, where is that bottom. That allows me to make a strategic decision whether this is the time to get in or whether this is the time to get out. Folks, what we do is we swap between what is known as a stable coin and a volatile coin. A stable coin is a cryptocurrency that's pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar, which means that if I buy $100 worth of, say, for example, USD Tether, next week, that will still be worth $1,000. Next month, it will still be worth $1,000. There's no price movement in that coin. On the other hand, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, these are volatile coins because the prices can move significantly over time, sometimes as much as 50% in a single day. So here's an example of crypto farming. What we would do is the bottom of the market would be identified to us by TONOIT. We would then come in and buy the volatile coin, in this case Litecoin, at $25. We then ride the market up the wave. We get to the top there, we get new information from TONOIT that says, guys, the market is about to turn. It's time to exit into a stable coin. So that's when we sell our Litecoin for a stable coin, and we're able to exit the market. Now we've got $100 in stable coin. The market does what it always does. It goes down again. When it gets to the bottom of that market, TONOIT lets me know once again, this is the bottom of the market. It's time to get back in. I'm now able to buy 2 Litecoin at $50 because what I have is $100 in stablecoin. The market goes up again, and here the price gets to $500 for a single Litecoin. I'm able to now exit into stablecoin, and I am now able to bank $1,000 of stablecoin. The market takes a turn and it goes down again. The bottom is identified there at $100. Folks, I can now take my $1,000 of stablecoin and I can buy 10 Litecoin at $100 each. And then I ride the next wave up, and there it gets to this beautifully high price of $1,000 for 1 Litecoin. And because I have 10 Litecoin at this point in time, I can exit from the volatile coin into a stable coin, and voila, I've got $10,000 worth of stable coin. Folks, this is what we call crypto farming. We follow the trend and we are able to turn $25 in this case into $10,000. That is the ability that TONOIT gives us. So if I do swing trading, this is what I can do. If I only buy the coin and hold it for the long term, we call that position trading. I would have bought 1 Litecoin at $25, and at the end of the cycle, it would have been worth $1,000. 1 Litecoin, $1,000. So that is the difference between position trading and swing trading. With swing trading, I'm able to benefit from the ups and the downs of the market. And I was able to turn $25 into $10,000, as opposed to the position trader who's able to turn $25 into $1,000. So that is what we mean by crypto farming, guys. That is what we learn with TONOIT. So if you are new here and all these terms are making you confused, don't worry too much. On the TONOIT website, there's a series of 16 training videos that will teach you anywhere from the psychology of the market, how not to be emotional in your trades, all the way through to some of the advanced trading strategies that we use. What is coming next at the end of this month is what we call the School of Crypto. It's a curriculum created for the beginner, a curriculum for the intermediate person, and a curriculum specifically for the person who's already advanced inside crypto. Then we also have weekly sessions, live sessions. We can come onto a call and we can communicate with our chief trading analyst, Marius Landman, and we're able to ask him questions. That happens usually on a Friday morning. The time equivalent in South Africa is 11 p.m. at night on a Thursday evening, sorry. Then we also have Telegram support groups where people can come and get more information and the ability to ask questions. We've got our frequent farming reports and our signals. Folks, whenever something significant is happening in the market, there will be either a downloadable report in my back office, or there will be a blog post that I can go and read, and I will be in the know about what's happening in the market. You are able to come and learn what we call a life skill. Trading is a life skill, and you can learn how to build up your skill to eventually earn $10,000 or more from the crypto market. That is what you can do by yourself if you just trade, you just use the information and you just do swing trading. There is another opportunity, another side to this business. You are able to earn an active and a passive income. Andreas Antonopoulos at the bottom there is one of the most respected people in the Bitcoin space. And he says we should focus not on buying Bitcoin, we should focus on earning Bitcoin. And that is exactly what we can do with TONOIT if we take the time to share it with other people. We can earn Bitcoin. Folks, in TONOIT, we have what's known as the RSP, the revenue share plan. When somebody pays their subscription for the information that they need, 85% of that subscription goes back into the community to reward those that are building the community with nice commissions. You can earn a direct commission. Think of that as active income. Every time you help somebody join TONOIT, there is a commission in it for you. Then when those people get active and they help other people, there is up to 18 levels deep, there's still a commission being paid to you, even though you are physically. There's also a rising star and white star payout. And these three payouts you can consider to be passive income because you are not actively working for that. So folks, it is possible for you and me to earn $1 million or more in the next 18 months. And all we have to do is follow these two simple steps. Focus on becoming a rising star yourself within 60 days, and you will have your $500 subscription back in your pocket. Then all you have to do is help the two people that you brought into the business to also focus on becoming rising stars. There is not really a secret. So there you can see the graphic. You help two people called Amy and Ben into the business. They then have to do exactly the same. Go help two people. They Amy helped two and Ben helped two. When you see this structure in the matrix, that means you at the top are a rising star. Now just do the same for Amy, do the same for Ben. That's what this shows. When I help two people to join my business, they go on to my level 1. When they each help two people, those guys go on level 2. And when those people go and help people, we fill up level 3. So if level 1 and 2 is filled up, I am a rising star. If level 1, 2, and 3 are filled up, the two people below me also become rising stars. And that's all we have to do to earn absolutely amazing income. So folks, if you think of that $1 million income that you're looking for, this is what we want to share with you is the revenue share can provide, the revenue share plan can provide that to you. So let's take the first step. Help two people to become rising stars. That fills the matrix up to level 3. You will have $490 in your pocket, passive income. That's your $500 almost back into your pocket. By level 6, you have 30 rising stars in your business, and you are earning a passive income of $3,050. Remember that 30 rising stars, you only help 2, who then help 2, who help 2. It's the power of 2. By level 9, you will have 254 rising stars in your business. You would be earning $23,500 passively. By level 12, you've got 2,064 to come and join us on this webinar that happens twice daily from Monday to Saturday. Just invite, invite, invite. So folks, where is your risk here? What is risk? Warren Buffett is probably the most successful investor in the world, and he defines risk as this. He says risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. So folks, all you have to do is to make yourself knowledgeable. Come and learn how to farm crypto, and then your risk goes down. So let's talk about startup risk. If your cost is $500 or less, what is the opportunity? The opportunity is to farm crypto, earn $10,000 or more consistently, and earn potentially $1 million in passive income by just following our roadmap. There's Tony Robbins, again, one of the greatest minds when it comes to money in the world. And he says, risk a little to make a lot. And folks, $500, when you put that in comparison $10,000 instantly, $1 million over the next 18 months, it is not a lot. So here's a risk decision calculator for you. Number one, what do you have to lose? Well, you're putting up $500 to start this business, right? Then number two, what do you have to gain? Well, potentially $10,000 or more consistently, and potentially $1 million or more over the next 18 months. So here's the easy way for you to make a decision. Number three, if number two is less than the risk in number one, then don't do it. If you're going to spend $500 and the risk isn't worth it, don't do it. But in number four, if point number two is greater than number one, if what you have to gain is more than what you have to lose, then take action, folks. So you have to decide what you want to do. So go to the chat box now, if you don't mind, and share with us what are your thoughts. Would you go for number three or would you go for number four? So folks, in my opinion, this is a no-brainer, but everybody has to make their own choice. This is one of the greatest opportunities that I have ever seen, and I am sharing it with other people. I said yes. I hope you will say yes too. Folks, you can see there that little man is standing in front of a staircase, but the first step is above his head. It's not easy to get onto that first step. That is the point we're trying to make. The first step is always the hardest. But you can see the second step is not so hard. The third step is not so hard. Just get beyond that first step. And it's the start that stops most people. Don't be most people. So the question is, are you going to allow the first step to stop you on how to get into a system where you can earn $10,000 or more consistently from a $500 business? And we've shown you what the potential is over the next 18 months. Now, everybody has to make that choice for themselves. If you think that this is for you, let us know in the chat box, please. Back to you, Edward.
Thank you very much. That was indeed an amazing presentation by Jerome. Okay, before I respond to your questions, once again, I want to welcome everyone to this call, especially those joining us for the very first time. Jerome just did justice to the presentation. Friends, if I haven't signed up before, trust me, I will be signing up now because this is one opportunity no one wants to throw away. Now, quickly, now here's what you need to do. Okay, quick, get back to whoever invited you here because this business is strictly by invitation. You are here because someone told you about it, okay, or you saw the post on somebody's wall or someone's status. Get across to that person now. Okay, do not tell me that you find a friend, a brother, a sister here, so you want to go with that person. No, someone invited you. So go with that person, all right? And first, thank that person. And next, let the person know that you are ready for the business. So the person should send you a link. Okay, now a link will be sent to you. When the link is sent to you, click on the link, and then a form like you are seeing on my screen right now opens up. Okay, so you just go ahead and fill the form, your name, your surname, your last name, gender, provide every info that is required here. If you don't have Skype, don't bother yourself. It's not compulsory. You provide your Skype ID. Now your mobile number, you have to provide your mobile number. Don't forget to first enter your country dialing code. Then email, every other info that is required. Please go ahead and present. Thereafter, come down to the bottom here. You need to click to check this box here, simply signifying that you agree to the terms of service. Okay, you may want to see terms of service or it's open. Click here, it opens up. There you see what TONOIT offers, okay, what to be doing for you, and of course, what is demanded of you. When that is done, here in the green area, you see sign up. Click on sign up. When you're done, two emails come to you. One welcomes you to the community, to the academy, while the other email comes with a link which you need to click on to validate your registration. So once again, thank you very much for coming along. My name remains Edward Iberase. I want to